And let's just say in Lori's situation, you're dating the likes of Future and all these types of people that is like, why is your name Future, past, present? What's good, my people? It's your boy Dice. Welcome to another episode of Jet Talks. Now, my voice is a little bit raspy because, yes, low-key, yesterday, last night, I went out. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't even supposed to go out, but, I just went out. My friend invited me, and I've been doing a bit more, like, outside-ish activities, weird enough towards the end of the year, because this whole year, I've been in the house. I've been in the crib. I've been trying to improve my situation. I'm trying to improve my environment, because staying at home costs less. It's more of a cost-effective, solution. But I guess in the light of it being, maybe 6 days to my birthday, I feel like that whole spirit of just enjoyment, celebration, I've just been outside. So if you're not really enjoying and not really celebrating right now, I understand it, because why? The economy is bad. There's things that we have to pay for. It's just headache. And the amount of gift giving I'm doing this year is more than I did last year, I will say, because, one thing I'm going to tell everybody very loud and clear is that I did not have it last year. Last year I was working in a job that it was a good job. Like, the people that I worked with were good. Like, the job in itself wasn't even bad. It's just the money that I was making. Like, I just wasn't making enough. Now, I can be grateful to God and be like, yeah, no, I have it enough to take care of multiple different people, or just me, also by supporting myself and living in this place and everything. So I'm just so grateful. I don't even know why, because I didn't even do an intro for this episode, but welcome to another episode of Jet Talks, episode 2. So I know I said I was going to be dropping every single day. I know I did. But I feel like I'm really trying to get with the whole recording, editing, and then uploading process. I'm trying to make this so much more smoother so we can get to where we need to be with this content. Because this is just meant to be me talking about certain things and then just giving it to you, like raw. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is off the wake up. I literally woke up. I'm supposed to be recovering from a bit of a hangover, but not really a bit of a hangover, just life. So I'm just giving you my whole spiel. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's just get into this, because I just felt like talking. Now, it's funny because whenever the topic of Nigerian men ever comes up, everybody has something to say. Everybody has something to say. Both the guys are not Nigerian, both the girls that have not, what I'm saying, people that have not even dated us know a little bit about us or have some type of idea of us. One thing I never hear about is all the good things we do. Wouldn't you want somebody to pursue you with pure poetry? Not just your regular, hey, what's up, how are you doing, and what you doing today? Like, all that kind of lame approach. No energy behind it, no money behind it. Because when we like you, when we interested, you're the interest that we're interested. We're entrusting our interest in you. When we interested, not out-trusted, interested. There's nothing that you tell us or that you expect to happen that won't happen. Results may vary. But genuinely, our pursuit is pure happiness. Will Smith named his Pursuit movie of happiness after us. When you're in our peripheral, it's a different situation. I go chase you. There's nothing crazy that we haven't done for love. So I feel like one of the things that people don't talk about is how romantic Nigerian men actually are. Because there are some things that I've seen and I have done personally for love. Oh babe, you hungry? Boom, send the money. Oh babe, I'm inside of Alo right now. What do you want? Sends the outfit. So that's what I'm saying to you guys, that it's like, when we really are interested, and when it comes to relationships, I know that we know how to take care of our babe. Do you get what I'm saying? Now, do certain things that we're not supposed to be doing happen? Yes, the lying, some cheating. Hey! Some recovery gift. I call it recovery gift because sometimes we just have to recover from that situation. I don't want to say I get it, but it happens, because now you take the gift, now you receive, and now you recovered from that wound where you don't expose. We're basically back even. We're basically back to zero. But my point is that I just feel like we are very different. Everybody loves a Nigerian man. When we walk into the room, we're always just it's like our energy is contagious. Even if people that don't know how to speak pidgin, and we're just speaking pidgin around them, they will not come and jump into the situation. Which kind of brings me to, I guess you would have seen the thumbnail and the title, this whole Damson Idris and Lori Harvey. Now, it's funny to me because when I looked at, because I don't even know anything about Lori Harvey. I know more so about Damson because I watched Snowfall. Shout out to Snowfall. If you watch Snowfall, comment that down below because that's one of the best series to ever come out on TV. One of them. Well, when it comes to like drugs and all that kind of stuff. But the guy they perform like say be, Americano. Whole time this guy is British and Nigerian. So props to him. But I never knew anything about Lori Harvey. Like I only recently found out that she has a bit of a dating history. Like everybody does. The only difference between her and any other regular woman that's on this planet Earth is that hers is just in the public eye. And obviously the types of people that she dated. Like for the fact that you have people like Michael B. Jordan, Future, Diddy, Trey Songz, all these black men just in your background is like, it's kind of, I don't want to say it's alarming, but I feel like just because of the fact that she's dated these people and it's been put in the public eye, there's that like kind of like overbearing pressure from society, from the internet that's not even really there, but it just kind of puts that kind of weight on her shoulders that now she has to be careful who she chooses next. But the person that she chose was a Nigerian. And it's funny because he was the only one she went back to. Well, we don't know who went back to who, so I don't want to just, and this is all information I found on the internet, so but this is stuff we all know, right? But that's the only one that went back. Why? Because it's Nigerian. The charisma Damson carries. Charm, man, when you hear that boy talk, any interview you've seen it, very poised, very composed. You understand? It makes sense, darling. I get it. Laura, if you're watching this, I actually understand it. Because it's one thing to be courageous. It's one thing to have charm. Another thing to be funny. Nigerian men are one of the most, or if not the most funniest people on the internet or in the world. We're the only ones that can sit down and be making skits out of nothing. All these other people from around the different types of production, go to Nigeria, see what they're doing in there. You don't even have to go to Nigeria. Go on your TikTok. We're the ones dominating that whole skit scene for a reason, but nobody wants to give us our flowers. I feel like at the same time, because of the way we carry ourselves as men, because I'm not gonna lie, I take pride in everything that I do, especially when it concerns money. Are you crazy? The kind of determination, the kind of discipline sometimes that we would develop and now have for that thing that we're chasing is different. And when you're a woman, you're watching that, as opposed to the men that you might have dated, and let's just say in Lori's situation, you're dating the likes of Future and all these types of people that is like, why is your name Future past present? Like, what is that? We're not doing that. With somebody that has morals, no discourse on social media. The only discourse that guy even felt was because of himself. You get what I'm saying? Like, the point is, it's just like, when women come across us, it's really hard. It's like, because it's like a hard pill to swallow that is like, you mean that I'm going to date a guy that's going to be funny, he's going to have charm, he's going to be very loved by his community and his people? You mean I'm going to date somebody like that? I want to have him all to myself. It's impossible. You can't. Issue is because when you're that kind of, when you have that in your soul, that's something that's been drummed into your spirit, that's drummed into your spinal cord. It's something that the doctors can't even see. It's hard for them to be like, oh, like, let me just leave him. Like, let me go find someone. It's not gonna work. You're gonna be stuck right back there. You're gonna pick up the call if he calls and answers. Yes, to an extent, because of all the good things that we do or have as qualities and personal traits as men, like Nigerian men specifically, it's hard for a woman to be like, oh, even though he's doing me bad, let me go. Go where? To go and do what? To go and talk to who? What's over there that I don't have it right here? You know what I'm saying? So it's funny because another example I was actually gonna like briefly touch on, and listen, 30BG, leave me alone. I'm not attacking you guys like that. This is not about his music, so let's put that away. I love his music. We'll put that to one side. Mr. Davido and Miss Chirma or Mrs. Chirma. Now, it's funny to me because when we see the stuff, the events that come up on social media from the cheating allegations and all these types of things that come up, and to be fair, because he's like the most followed Nigerian artist in the whole of Africa, not even just in fact the world. I think he's the most followed in the world. Yeah, because of that, it's like it's very hard to hide when those certain things happen, because you see all the blog pages running them. Davido just bought $5 million ring, or he will buy $250,000 car for his kids, or like, it's just very loud when he does things, whether they're good or they're bad. But a lot of women will be looking at him and like, oh, why would you stay? Why wouldn't you? Private jet, kids looked after, loved by everybody except for certain community, but I feel like they still have love for him. Point is, it's like he's the true embodiment of a Nigerian man. Great personality, has the money, has the look, and I can imagine that he definitely recovers. That recovery gift thing is definitely something that's in his vocabulary very often, or maybe it was more often before and different now. Point is, it's just like, when I look at the two cases, on one hand you have like the charm and courage, the decorism, the braveness, that certain proudness like on one hand that you're dealing with as a type of Nigerian man, and on the other hand you have talented, you have funny, you have money, you have talented, funny, money. Like, it's like, babe, where are you gonna go to? Go on, you want to go and speak to Derek, that when you asked him to take you to the cinema or movies or whatever, he was telling you, babe, can we go next week? Babe, man, I ain't got it right now. We always have it, and if we don't have it, we'll find it, we'll take it from somebody else. Go and look at the news outlets. Point is, I feel like it's not necessarily dangerous, because this is like my personal take on the whole thing. I don't think it's personally dangerous to date Nigerian men. Why? Because one thing I'm sure of, if they're a disciplined, focused, and goal-driven individual, they will automatically shed that to you. So if there's something that you tell them that you want to do, we will hold you accountable 100 million, 10%. If you fear accountability, just leave us alone. Another thing, respect. Respect is too big to us Nigerians. Like, if you disrespect us, you expect a reaction. Expect the worst type of reaction. Some of us play it down cool. Me specifically, if you disrespect me, my best thing to do is to just disengage, and I'm going to leave you right there. And we don't have nothing more to talk about. Why? Because you're gonna try to disrespect me. You think I'm gonna allow you to do that? You think I'm gonna allow you to get me out of my emotions and then start acting crazy? No, I'm gonna keep my emotions in control, because emotional regulation is very important. And I'm gonna allow you to sit there with your hotness, your madness. You want to sit down there, you want to be disrespectful, oh yeah, sit down, talk to the wall, swear at the sky, in fact break the branches around you. I don't give a damn. Why? Because I care about what's important. If it's a situation where we're having an argument and you don't know how to just, bite your tongue, and I don't even want to say bite your tongue, because you shouldn't even tell that person how you feel truly, but that's why we have a large vocabulary of words. We have a dictionary, a book, where you can sit down and learn how to express yourself without having to, be offensive and disrespect or hurt anybody's feelings. So women, if you know that that's something that you need to work on, try and tweak it before dating a Nigerian man, because I promise you, we will give it back to you. We could even give it back to you in ways where you get it verbally, because some men are better than or worse than others when it comes to that emotional regulation stuff, or we just won't say anything at all. Silent treatment is a silent killer. You've heard it here first. And the last thing I think is just about remaining teachable. Now, remaining teachable goes on both sides. Like, as a man, you should be able to listen and learn at any given opportunity. You've never learned enough, you've never heard enough. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And women, don't feel like, just because he's telling you, I want you to do this, I want you to cook, I want you to da. Try to digest it. If you feel a type of way about it, express it, and then come to your conclusion. Because at the end of the day, if somebody's trying to teach you how to do something, they want to improve you, they want to better you. So if you are just there trying to not allow that to happen, then guess who's in the way of them own selves? Now you, not the Nigerian man that you're dating. So I feel like ultimately, to round this up, I think it's not bad. I don't think it's dangerous to date us. I think it's dangerous to date us if you're not ready. If you're not ready, then sit down. Sometimes it's okay to just quit, wash your head. Don't even, focus on something else. Go and date, someone else. You know what I'm saying? Forget about us. Because with us, it comes with a lot. But I hope you learned something today. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to see you guys. again.